You got it cracking?
Mm-hmm.
You got it going?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you get that. You wrote your stuff in. So this one is 5%, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what we're doing is, theoretically, if you're thinking about this scientifically, this bowl contains a 5% solution. That's saying that the concentration of starch in this bowl is 5% by, in this case, volume. So we have something that's 100 milliliters total. 5% of that volume gotta be cornstarch. The rest can be whatever the solute is. Solvent. I'm sorry. Water is the solvent in this case. The solvent is whatever's doing the dissolving. So the solvent could be gas. The solvent could be fingernail polish. Dissolving fingernail polish off your fingers. The solvent is whatever's gonna be doing the diluting. So, from my understanding of this, every last one of these is going to contain, for all our practical points and purposes, 100 milliliters of solution. Pure water is not a solution. It's just a solvent. It's just a pure substance. It only becomes a solution when you dissolve something else into it. So you can make a solution of sand, you can make a solution of salt, you can make a solution of sugar, as long as you got a solvent. In all those cases, examples of what have you, the solvent is going to be water. And whenever you're making a solution, you got to define the concentration of it. So just like with medicine, stuff that you get from the store like liquid Tylenol and all that, it's going to have a certain concentration of the active medicine in it, which is the Tylenol. The rest going to be whatever the solvent is. So these percentages is defining the concentration of cornstarch in these solutions. So as I said before, 5% cornstarch, 10% cornstarch. What's this, 15? 15% cornstarch and 20% cornstarch. It's just saying that we have 100 milliliters total of solution, but here is 5% cornstarch, and so on and so forth. So each one of these contains the same amount total. If I pour them in here and measure them, they should all come up to the 100 milliliter mark. But this 20% cornstarch solution is going to be more concentrated in cornstarch. So let's say, for example, this was all solutions of salt. This one would taste the least salty because it's only a 5% solution. This one would be the most salty because it's a 20% solution. So you can kind of see how this is, where I'm going with this. Or another way, another example of how you could have, to explain this solution stuff more clearly, is if you used food color. Let's say like for the 5% when you only put 1 drop, for this one you put 2 drops, for this one you put 3 drops, and for this one you put 10 drops or something like that. And you'll be able to see it got more and more concentrated as you went across with drops, because this one would be a darker color, whatever color you chose, and this one would be more see-through, more clear or whatever. So that's just a little something to think about as we go through this. You can pause that one there. You got off in the bowl?
How you pause this?
I think just hit the button again.